Kadosh Boker Or Masechet Mishna Yomi Masechet Metzia Perek Yod chapter 10 Mishna Hey and Vav 5 and 6. Mishna Hey comes and we're going to continue with the discussion of the wall falling and causing damage. Okay? Imagine right now you have a wall beside the garden of your friends. And he tells them, Pene avanecha. So the owner of the garden comes and he says, yeah, Pane avanecha, clear away the stones. He comes and he says, Hikyucha, they're yours. Keep them, clear them away, they're yours. And Shomino, we don't listen to him. Why? They still remain his. Why? Because since they're causing damage, he's obligated to remove them. Meaning, no, because as long as they're yours, you know, this actually happened in Israel. In Israel, it happened, right? Bar Minan, there was a person that he switched his door, and he took out the door and he left it in the hallway. Right? And what happened was that they kept on telling him, get rid of your door. No, yeah. It fell on a child. It killed the child. They put him in the jail. They put him in jail. Yeah. Why? You have something which is going to cause damage. You can't just leave your things all around. Yeah. Mishikibel alav. If after the owner of the garden accepted the stones and cleared them away, Amarlo, now he comes and he tells him, says, okay, here's the expenses, clear the way, and I'll take back my stones. And Shomilo, now we don't let it. Meaning, what happens if the guy comes and he says, okay, I'm going to take your stones. Then what does he do? All of a sudden he comes back and he says, you know what, how much did you pay to get rid of the stones? $500. Here's $500. Give me back the stones. No. The second that you said, it's yours. Yeah. Someone hired a worker to work for him, right? Gathering straw and stubble. No, pay me. Amarlo, he says, you know what? Whatever you collected, it's yours. That's your reward. So imagine you were getting all the apples or whatever it is. Take your apples. Yeah. What happens? And Shomim, we don't listen to him. Now, why? Because at the end of the day, it was a name. He's supposed to be paid with money, not with goods. Right? Imagine right now, you know what? Okay, fine. Here, take some food. Kesef. That's something else. If he accepts it, he says, okay, fine. The employer then changes his mind. He says, no. You know what? Here, I'm going to give you money. And show me, no, we're not going to listen to him. Why? That's it. Right? Fine. If you're going to take out manure. Yeah. He says, right? He says like this. If he takes out the zevel to Rishut Rabim, as soon as the one takes it out to the street, the one who fertilizing his field must remove the manure from the street and fertilize the soil with it. Because basically, since it could cause damage if it's left in a public place, a person may bring it there only if someone is ready to take it away immediately. So, הרבה פעמים זה קורה in bulk. You're going to take out a table, and all of a sudden it disappears. Why? Because you take it out, and people are going to take it. But the bulk garbage pickup day or whatever it is only a certain day. So you can't just take it out whenever you want. You could take it out if somebody's going to take it immediately. But if not, no. Okay? And shori in tit b'rishut rabim. You're not going to sow clay in the public domain. Ve'en lovnim levenim. Right? You're not going to make bricks in the public domain. Because again, it takes a long time and it causes damage to the people. Aval, but rather, govlin tit b'rishut rabim. You could do it. You could be govel the tit in the rishut rabim and use it right away. But not levenim. Haboneh b'rishut rabim. If you're going to build in the public, hamevi avenim mevi. The person bringing the stones can bring them, and the one that's building could build them, right? Why? Because again, it's done immediately. Okay. He says again, you can't do it for later on because if it's going to be later on, people could trip over them. But if it does damage, you have to pay. You could even prepare the public domain for the work 30 days before the work, right? It's basically they allowed you to prepare. You know that you have to make the preparations and everything until the preps. Okay? What? Mishna Vav, last Mishna. Yeah? Shte ginot zo al gav zo. You're right. Usually I only take questions at the end. That wasn't Vatet. Right? Two gardens are next to each other. Yeah? There are two gardens next to each other. Vayerek benatayim. Yeah? And the yerek is going to be in between. We're finishing Bava Metzia. We have to make a siyum. Yeah? There's your tachroni for tomorrow. Two gardens are next to each other. And you have vegetables that are going to be between the two gardens. Yeah, so I allow you tomorrow. Reven, lo tachroni. for tomorrow. Right? Vayelek benatayim. Rabbi Meir comes and he says, Shel Elyon, the vegetables belong to the upper garden. He says, Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Shel Tachton, they belong to the lower garden. Amar Rabbi Meir, says Rabbi Meir, Metzia Elyon nikach et afaro. Right? If the upper garden decides to take away his earth, and kan yerek, there's no yerek. So Amar Rav Yehuda says, if you say Tachton malot ginato and kan yerek, he says if he fills it up, there's not going to be a yerek. So what's going to happen? So Amar Rabbi Meir, says Rabbi Meir, since both could block each other, and you've got the upper one and the lower one, they could both block each other. You have the picture, by the way, over there. You see the picture? So there's the picture. So it's in the middle, in between the upper and lower. Okay? So he comes and he says, since they could both stop each other, we're going to see where's the nourishment, right? Since the nourishment is from the ground, so they belong to the upper ground. Who owns the ground? Rabbi Shimon says, if the upper one could put down his hand and take it, it's his. All the rest belongs to the lower one. Meaning, ani lamala. I'm going to come and I'm going to stick out my hand and I'm going to take whatever until where I could reach, that belongs to me. Everything else that I cannot reach, it belongs to the lower one. That's what he said.